What is upper, y'all? What is upper? What is upper? Why does it look so dark? Why is it? Let me see what we're doing here. What are we doing here? What is upper, y'all? Hopefully, y'all had a good weekend. Booked, busy, and blessed is the name of the game today. What is up, Miss Shirley? How are you doing today? So many things going on over here in the world of Miss T with the T. Are you at the doctor's appointment? Well, I hope everything goes well. Hope everything goes well over there. I got to go to the dentist tomorrow. I'm not too happy about that. Hey, Jaden, what's up, Dolores? How you doing, sweetie pie? Jerry, you go live today at 10:15. I'm going to catch you today. What's up, Fresh and Fire and Matt? Everybody. Let me see. Officially packed for Atlanta. Made the flyer for Tennessee because some people was asking me about the Tennessee meet and greet. And yeah, I got to drive to Ohio today to see my daughter. We're going to go to a soul food restaurant. I made her some chicken noodle soup since I'm going out there. And I got to make some deviled eggs because she wants some deviled eggs. So she said with the leftovers of the soul food, she's going to eat with some deviled eggs. She's been craving deviled eggs. So, yeah. That's my world in a nutshell. There was something else I was supposed to tell you guys also. Okay, so Jared is going live today at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. What's up, Buddha and Ann's Place? How y'all doing? I hope you are doing well. So I ran into a minor mishap. Okay. Daily live every day at 10:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and an interview at 8 p.m. on Jared Talk Conversations. Oh, you doing them a lot too. Like you got a lot going over there as well. Everybody send prayers up to Miss Shirley. She's over there at the doctor's appointment, hoping everything goes all right with her. Let me see. What else was I supposed to say? Oh, your girl. Let's keep our fingers crossed. I got a Zoom meeting on Wednesday. Possibly a real third-party deal where I'll be doing motivational speaking, telling people about the pros and cons of content creating and things like that. So I am super excited. I hope it's not anything crazy, but yeah, I'm going to be talking to them Wednesday. So that is awesome. I am super excited. They reached out to me and then I started doing some research and stuff. And I'm still trying to make sure it's legit. You know, it's a lot of stuff out here. So that's what I got going on. I need to see some. Thank you, Jared. I appreciate it. I have a gift for Sarah's Happy Hives, but it's not here at my house. So let me make sure. And tomorrow, Sarah's Happy Hives is she said she has a surprise for everybody. It looks like I'm in like where's the color? Where's Thanks, girl. I'm hoping it's legit. It's gonna be a celebration up there in Atlanta. Okay, there's that. So how's everybody doing? How's y'all's weekend been? Mine was awesome. I got a lot done. Oh, I'm so glad I'm done packing. I'm so glad I'm done with that. Many blessings and prayers to Miss Shirley from Miss Buddha. Let's see. Let me see. Sorry, I'm responding back to some text messages. Oh. Feels like I'm forgetting something else. There's something else. Done with the packing part. It was great. I went to the county fair this Saturday. Y'all got the county fair? I don't know how y'all plan to go on trips, but I'll wait until the last minute to get my do my hair, eyebrows, all that kind of stuff. So I want to do my hair now. This is the wig. I want to do my hair now, but Yeah, I want it to be fresh for the Atlanta trip. Eyebrows need to be done. I tried to trim them up as much as possible. Nails need to be done. Got to go to the dentist tomorrow. It's like, oh my goodness, this grind never stops. I had a quiet weekend. Was cold and cloudy, still is. Yeah, I got on a little dress right now. I'm thinking about changing. It's supposed to be windy and raining here in the Midwest, so I don't want to. I want to just keep on my little comfortable dress and drive. And when I go on road trips, I just like to be comfortable. I put on some sweats or something, and yeah, I just chill. I don't feel like I don't want nothing like some skinny jeans on, nothing too tight. So I just want to be comfortable, listen to my music, eat my chips or whatever snacks I got, and yeah, just hang out. Let me see. Hanging up towards the tree. I know that's right. Are you going to the doctor later on the day, Buddha? Prayers up to you. I know I have this rheumatoid arthritis, and then she told me I had another type of arthritis in my hands and my knees, and I feel fine. Like my medications, I'm fine or whatnot. She switched me over on one or two things, just get my knees right. Gotta get my mega knees right. But lately my back has been hurting, and she said it's arthritis related. I thought I was like lifting stuff wrong or something. She was like, no, that's kind of pertaining to your arthritis. That's why we had to switch some things around. I was like, oh my God, arthritis ain't no joke. Well, thank you, Kenneth. Thank you very much. I just feel like I'm not at my potential right now. Hopefully you got my P.O. box. If you have an address that you want me to send you some Christmas cards, just let me know. Let me know. No makeup, no nails, all that mess for a trip. Get down there with your daughter. Oh yeah, I'm not worried about the daughter trip. Like that's not what I'm worried about. I just want to. Wow. Okay. Sorry. You get a message just like the fuck. Like my daughter, I'm not worried about. Only thing I'm like kind of worried about is like I just want to make sure I'm looking halfway decent so I can get some selfies. I've been doing a lot of pictures on TikTok, and yeah, sorry, this text message just got me 0 to 50. I'm not at 100. I'm at 50. But for the trip to Atlanta, yeah, I want to be popping. I looked at the itinerary for when the check-in is for the hotel in Atlanta, and I was like, oh my God. Any other place it's like 3:00 for a check-in, but for the Atlanta trip it's 4:00. So I was telling security, I was like, oh man, God, so we can't check in until 4:00. And he's like, oh, don't worry about it, they'll let us in. I was like, okay, if you say so. Oh, I love it. I mean, I don't like to do my own hair, but like when I get it done, I love it. I'm not in a depressed state of mind when I don't get my hair and my nails done, but I just feel like this needs to be done. It's about time to get this done. And then when I do, I feel awesome. Highly great testimonials. Okay, EE system. I'll look it up right now. EE. Okay. Feel better at night. I have experienced no pain, no flare-ups. Okay. I'm going to keep this tab open for after the live stream. Thank you, Miss Buddha. Not worried about the kid. What is up, Tampa girl? How you doing? Are you still going to Atlanta? Are you packed? I know you said, I think you said you was a last minute packer. Hello, Tamika. How you doing? You know, a lot of my family members, not a lot, but like we all. Okay, so on both sides, well, really on my father's side, I was raised on my father's side because I'm a daddy's girl, but like I have a lot of aunties and a lot of girl cousins, and they're girly girls over there, but they don't do. I feel like I do the most. I feel like I do the most. I'm not gonna lie. Like they'll do like their nails and stuff like that. They might put on a little eyeliner or stuff. But I'm putting on concealer, powder, all that stuff. I'm just like, yeah, I'm the girly girl out of all of them. I'm like one of the older cousins too. My mom, before she passed away, she played in makeup a lot, and so I was always like, ooh, I want to play in makeup. So here I am, playing in makeup. What is up, April Showers? How you doing? How you doing? Okay, yeah, I left the tab open. I'm going to check it out as soon as I get off of here while I'm making the deviled eggs. I'm glad I already boiled the eggs. Oh, I didn't see that. Get well soon, Kenneth. What is up, Cropper? Cropper. G Mama grows hard in that garden. What's up, Crooked Peach? How you doing? Oh. Let me see. I didn't see that. I'm sorry that you are not feeling well, Kenneth. Let me see. Who else we got up in here? We got 28 people. Also, some people, like I said, I've been doing a lot of TikTok since I've been having trouble over here on YouTube. And some of the TikTokers that came over here and subscribed over here. So I was going to see if they came over. What is up, Wellness? How you doing? What is the tea today? Oh, I got an offer. I'm doing a Zoom call later on this week, and hopefully everything goes right. And I'll be able to add a motivational speaker to my resume, my social media resume, I guess. So let's all keep our fingers crossed on that. That's why I grew my hair long always. So I just need comb and nothing else. It must be nice. It must be nice. I'm team natural, so we have kinky curly hair over here. Broke, why you in here? Did you get my email? We supposed to be a couple of us tubers are going to be hanging out this weekend. Oh, I just said yes, like excitement. That's all. It's nothing negative at all. What is up, girl day? I've been seeing you all over there on TikTok. Tampa, how you doing, girl? Okay, just make sure you at least received it. What is up, Shawnee? How you doing? I know you at work. Awesome awareness. Let's let the world know. Cure several people across the world, Egypt, Australia, everywhere. You can beat this arthritis. Oh, thank you, Buddha. Yeah, I think like the older I get, the more it spreads. And like, I guess like she was telling me some of my medications, my body got like immune to it. So it's not like really fighting it anymore. So that's why she had to switch me over. What is up, F. Smith? Okay, so Broke said he's not going to be able to make it. I think this computer is acting up. This is a bad thing. This is a bad thing. Love and light. Just need rest before go later. What is up, Rob, in that garden? How you doing, sir? Good for you to be here. Did everybody who said they were going to switch over their gardens able to do that this weekend? I know a lot of people was talking about they was going to like pull up the tomatoes and stuff and get ready. But I feel like we haven't had garden talk over here in a while. Broke, I'm officially an indoor gardener. If you still here, I know you be in and out the bushes and stuff. I'm official indoor gardener. My plants have been here a couple weeks. They are still alive. Shout out to Miss T with the T. I can't keep them alive outside with the elements, but I can keep them alive indoors. And every time they tend to look a little dry, I tend to, as I'm walking by, I'll give them a little mist with my little water spritzer. And everything. The world's a wonderful place. Tampa, you out there on the road? Sorry, I'm over here eating a Dunkin' Donut. What is up, RX Dells? How you been doing? Oh, wait, that was a little thick, You ain't dropping out one seat, but you in the Carolinas. You a little bit warmer over there, so you got a little bit more time versus us in the Midwest. Like, it was in the 80s last week, and now it's like in the 70s, and I went to go walk the dog, and it's kind of cold. Like, I'm kind of debating if I want to keep this dress on to drive to Ohio or switch up. Let's see. I know it's all because of you, G Mama Grows Hard in the Garden. If you wouldn't have gave me that air plant, I would have never experimented with indoor planting. So thank you very much. Uh-oh. Let's send some prayers to Tampa's way. I'm going to have to call her after the live stream. Have to get more soil. You know, when I was doing the outdoor garden, I was realizing it was a lot of money. Like, the major part of outdoor gardening is soil, especially since I was a container gardener. Like, and then bro kind of cut me up for like not filling up the containers all the way with soil. I was like, this soil ain't cheap. So I feel you on that. I know some people was telling me to put some stuff like cardboard at the bottom and stuff like that. But I was like, oh my goodness, I have to keep going to the big box stores to buy all this soil. I'm doing great, girl. As soon as I get off here, I'm going to be on TikTok for a while, go to Ohio, come back, sit a couple days, go to Atlanta. But, you know, it's fine over here. Everything's fine. What's up, OG to the brand? All right, said bye to all you lovely chatters. What's up, Carol the Girl Miniature? Congratulations again on growing that okra, girl. I'm glad you was able to have success in gardening. Now she's moving over to the greens. She got the turnip and mustard greens. And I already seen some. I need a big pot for Thanksgiving. Oh, she's getting ready for Thanksgiving. I know that's right. See everybody saying hi to everybody. I looked up grow lamps today, thinking to grow inside this winter. Okay. Like in the garage or in the shed or like in the house. I'm a little upset because it's starting to get cool out here. And I know Don't Hurt the Harvest blessed me with this massive aloe vera plant. And I don't want it to die. So eventually I'm going to have to bring it in the house. But I do not know where in the house to put it because it's like, it's a nice size pot. But then the aloe vera is growing out like this. So she needs room to spread her wings. So I forgot a place to put her. And then I needed her kind of by the door so I can just like open the front door and then the sun hit her. I need a big pot too, Carol. Girl Dad's been cooking a lot of meals over there on Tickety Talk. Let me see. Happy, you know what kind of hands. I didn't even know you had chicken, Shawnee. I'm like behind. Let me see. My own fertilizer from the chickens. I just didn't feel like being bothered with people at the store. Man, ain't that it? It seems like when I go to the stores, it's either they help me, they're super helpful, or like they just try to avoid me, like they don't want to help me. I never get like mediocre service. Hi, do you need anything? Okay, well, I'll be over here if you need me. Like it's either always in my face or they are like nowhere to be found. I don't know if that's just me. Bye, Brooke. See you later. Have an awesome day. Didn't think anybody saw that. What else is going on? What is Upper Farmer Marshall? How you doing, sir? How are you doing? How you feeling? How you living? I hope everything's going amazing over there as well. Oh, food scraps? This is true. All right, let's go over that again. Like, is it like leftover vegetables, like bad vegetables? I know they said something like coffee grinds. They got to be dry. What else? What else? What else? I can't think. Like, are we putting chicken bones in there and stuff like that? Leftover hot wings? Spaghetti? we gotta be more specific on the food scraps. Oh, okay. The massive windows. Okay. Trash. Shoot. My brightest window. I'm gonna have to remove. Switch over where I got the dog cage at. Like the dog area is right there. So yeah, that sounds fun. That sounds like some work. That's why I wanted to put it by the front door so I can, like, sometimes when it's sunny outside, just open the front door instead of turning on lights. Am I the only one that does that? Save electricity. Let's get some natural air, some natural light, open some windows and stuff like that. What is up, Deshaun? I see it all. I see it all, Cricket Peach. Water like once a month. Yeah, I barely water the aloe plant. Like barely, meaning never. Because it rains like what? It's been raining like once a week here. So she's been getting natural rain. Little to no maintenance for that aloe vera. And she's getting big. It was actually 3 of them in the pot, and I took one out and gave to my sister. So now I have 2 in there. And I tell you, little to no maintenance. I mean, no maintenance. No maintenance. I love that aloe plant. I think I cut off two leaves or whatnot, and I tried to like make some aloe juice or something for my hair. But yeah, I might have to cut some more because she's getting big. She's getting big. That girl's getting big. She loves it here. We got London on the track. Hey, Marion Chick on YouTube. What's up? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? Thank you for coming in. If you could drop MST in the live stream and people can check out your channel, hit that subscribe button, all that good stuff. Okay, ain't that it? They're like, help, Miss T needs some help. But when I come in there with my little scarf on and stuff, they act like I ain't even there. I'm like, okay. Everybody's saying hi to Marianne. Yeah, I know we got like some newer gardeners, some beginner gardeners who are like trying to expand and do more. So I was trying to get like a list of things to compost and not compost. Like I heard the eggshells, the coffee grinds. What we're doing, paper, like mail. But what about, is the ink okay on the mail? Like we need this more specific. I know a lot of people here are more experienced gardeners, but we do have some newer gardeners. So yeah, I want to try to help them out as well. Cropper said put the food scraps in there. That's what Cropper said. That's what your cousins told me. Marion saying hi and hello to everybody in the chat from Almost Homesteaded with Janet. How you doing? Wow. So what else? I know you're doing the outdoor gardening. You're doing indoor gardening as well with the lamps. I still have my one lamp. I might use that lamp for the aloe vera because she's so big. Or I might have to move this table by the front door. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I don't know, to be honest. I got 4 plants and I'm like over here struggling. Like, what do I do? Because I only have one big door. And then I have like the window by the door. That's about it. That's right. I want everybody to get their light. Let's see. So F. Smith is giving some advice. I only put the eggshells, fruit, veggie scraps, coffee grinds, paper, no meat or cooked foods. Okay. So like when I eat my apples and stuff like that, just put the apple cores and orange peels. I'm kind of curious because I'm concerned. Well, not concerned because like at certain points or certain times, do you put like the coffee grinds? Like if your plant's like dying, it gives them life or something. Like, what are the benefits of the coffee grinds? What are the benefits of the eggshells? I know somebody was telling me that last year when I was growing, and I can't remember to save my life. Certain times you only put the coffee grinds, and then I think Jigs was telling me they have to be dry. They can't be like moist, all that kind of stuff. No need to. Okay, yeah, I don't even water that. I just look at her when I come in in the front door. I'm like, yep, she's still alive. I usually when my outdoor plants after a week or so, they'd be like, yeah. But that aloe is still like, hello. I'm so appreciative to Don't Hurt the Harvest for giving me that aloe vera plant. Now it's about to start getting cold. I'm gonna start rocking my natural hair. I want to try to like Google up some aloe vera and like put it in my hair, like some kind of recipes and stuff like that. I also put old plants from the garden. And the grass clippings. I remember somebody was telling me to get the leaves too. Okay, thank you, F. Smith. Okay, well, come on up. Come on up. My apologies. My apologies. But and then like I don't know. Maybe it's still the same, but a lot of people are in different areas. So like, you know, if you're in the South, you might not use coffee grinds. You might use something else. What's up, Laura's Garden and more? How you doing? Greetings, Netta's Nest, all the way from Florida. What's poppin', TWP? Ashes? Okay, eggshells in the car because they need to be cleaned and processed before putting them. Ooh, see, last year when I was doing it, I didn't even clean them off. I was just like crack my egg, make my omelet or whatever, and then I would just crush up the shell and throw it in there. And process before putting them into the soil. Okay. Yeah, I did that all incorrectly. Okay, no meat. No meat. Don't add any meat or bones into the compost. This volume. Hey, Crooked Peach, how you doing?
Hey, beautiful. I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay.
Did you already have your pound of bacon?
No, I'm torn because I made short ribs last night, and so I'm thinking actually I'm gonna do a short rib scramble.
Oh,
But I'm still debating with myself, and I still got to go out and cut some okra too. So, but the composting thing. Hey everybody, how you doing? I hope everybody had a great weekend.
Let's say hi to Teagsy also. Hey, Teagsy.
See, now you got an expert. I was about to say, like, I'm not no expert, and I live out in the country. So I can put things in my compost some other people might not want to, like meat and all that stuff. And then
Also,
also the chicken,
you put meat in your compost?
I put raw meat, cooked meat. I put everything in the compost.
Oh,
I sure do.
okay.
Everything. I mean, not fake crap. I don't put like the little bit of
Process.
plastic that I use anymore. Oh no, we don't have processed food. No, ma'am. I process our food, every bit of it. Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't playing with that mess no more. um, but yeah, I mean, all of it, your paper and all of that. And I mean, so far as the inks go, I mean, I wouldn't recommend putting shiny stuff in there, but the colors and the inks and stuff, look, it's everywhere. You can't escape it. So just put that in there too. Let it break down. Let it become what it was once, which is soil.
Okay. Let me see. The safest way to go is veggies, coffee grind, paper, eggshells. Um,
Right.
you put everything. You put the dairy too, because you said meat, dairy.
I do. Yeah. But again, I'm out in the country and well, number one, the chickens tear it up. There ain't nothing out there for critters to be getting. They eat every bit of it. So I
Okay,
mean,
because yeah, you
yeah.
got the chickens though, because she said
Hmm.
the meat and stuff attract critters, but you said okay.
It will. They come running right to it. Every time. Every time.
Let me see the
But all
egg.
of the stuff, just all of the bits of foods, all of the I mean, you're in a situation where you live close to other people. So I would not recommend that you put any kind of grease.
Mhm.
None of the meats. I wouldn't put any of that in there because that will attract things that you don't want. Um, if you don't have meat on your bones, I don't see why you wouldn't put them in there. Though they're not going to break down for a really, really long time. The bugs will still take every little bit from it and then reward you with that good poop that they give you back. I'm sorry, this is not decent breakfast talk, y'all. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. We're all gardeners. Look, we're all gardeners. The eggshells take a long time to break down unless you
Mhm.
break them down into powder. Do you break yours down into powder? Or you just throw them in there?
I just throw them out there. I'll stomp on them or something. The chickens eat a bunch of that too.
Oh,
I
man,
mean,
I made that compost tea last year. Oh my God, that smelled so bad. So bad.
did you think that's not, you smell some comfrey tea? That comfrey tea is gross. Like, oh, it'll take your breath away and not in a good way.
So Carol, the girl miniature, has a question. She says she has 3 7-pound grow bags. Is that enough greens to make a pot of greens?
A little
Girl.
pot, the size pots you use, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. But no, you should actually get a decent amount. I mean, you're not going to feed a big old family at Thanksgiving, but you still get
A
you still
nice
get
little
some out
meat.
of that.
Mm-hmm.
Meat breaks down. That's what I'm talking about. That whole thing. The whole thing is this. It's this simple, honest to goodness. I mean, everything from growing your own food to actually being a healthy human being. There is a circle of life. It's microbial and bugs, and it goes all the way through the animals into us. It's just a cycle. And if we keep that cycle in place and don't muck it up with a bunch of junk, things will be wonderful. It is easy though. But I think we overcomplicate things. We put words out there that, like, people that are new to gardening, like when I was new to gardening, people were talking about amendments. I was like, what the hell are we writing laws about gardens? It didn't make any sense. I had to learn an entirely new language, and that's great. It's great to have that language, but like I think we could talk a little more basic and just be like, feed the soil. These are things that feed your soil, and don't make it so overly complicated because it's not that hard. It really isn't.
Bye, Tampa.
Bye, Tampa.
Okay, they'll draw pests. Yeah, I just took the eggshells. I just threw them
I
out there.
forgot. Gee, mama. Again, I'm in the country, and I don't. I mean, I can put myself back in the city in my head sometimes, but then I start having a panic attack. So no. Um, that's why I try to let you know. Yeah, I'm out here in the city, and it's kind of a free for all. I can pretty much do what I want, and I do all the clippings and all that, leaves, any pine straw, any pine cones even. I use them in the garden for just different purposes. A lot of it is just to cover this and protect the soil, and then most of those things break down. They become humus, and that's part of your soil.
Okay. Okay. You're supposed to put the meat in there. The meat breaks down, and Fresh said she cooks hers, dry them off on the counter, cook them. on a low temp in the oven. Wow. That's
Yeah, I have done that.
you
I
have
have done that. Yeah, I ain't doing it no more though. But it's not hard. Throw a bunch of eggshells on a cookie sheet, toss them in the oven for 8 to 10 minutes or so. Turn the oven off. Let them completely dry. They'll crush into almost powder. All this is so much easier to do than we might realize. I think we've just mucked it all up with all these big, complicated, fancy words. It's easy to grow food. It is.
okay. Hi, Jack and Danae. Bronze Flat
Hey,
Power. Janet
Brian.
saying,
It's about time, Janet. I was like, oh, what? She can't say hi back. Oh, okay, I'm gonna call her later.
Janet, did you find a place yet?
Ooh. I'm waiting for the answer to that.
Oh, she
Oh,
said just waiting on all the legal things.
hey! That is so great, Janet. Oh my gosh.
Bakashi Compost since moving
Okay.
into a smaller apartment. Have you heard of that?
I've heard of, I don't know, squat. You, Gee, mama, please come and tell everybody what that is, because I don't know. I
Right.
have
'Cause,
heard
like,
of it, but yeah.
I'm in a smaller space. Like I'm in a condo that I share with 3 other people.
Yeah. You know, I probably still have it, but it's probably turned into rust outside. I had a little stainless steel thing. It looked like a trash can, but it was about the size of a canister, and it was for your food scraps and stuff. It keeps the all the gnats and stuff away, and that could help your situation, but I don't know how your kitchen's set up. I don't know how you do your life. It's just all these ideas are out there.
Yeah. I
One
mean,
of them will work.
it's
But I
to
mean,
give
okay,
you
so
all these
like
options. I'm sorry.
and there's different ways to compost also. And so this might be something that would be more helpful to you. I don't know though. Do you actually have any yard?
Yeah, I have yard.
Okay. Well, I mean, do you have a backyard? I wouldn't probably do this
No,
in
I
a
don't
front
have a
yard in a
backyard.
neighborhood. None at all. Okay. Well, if you did, you could take your food scraps and your coffee filters and paper towels and the tubes from paper towels. All of this stuff breaks down. You could take that and actually, I just did a video on doing this. Dig a hole and put your trash in the hole and cover the hole. And you don't have to like dig. You can pull up a chunk, flip it over, put that stuff in there. You won't even know it was there pretty much. Like it's just a little divot. It's a great way to not throw the stuff in the trash and to replenish the soil. It's composting in place.
Okay.
Hey, she said, how you
Thank you,
doing?
she said. I saw my plantains on the regular. Okay.
Your pantaloon. Oh, you poop your pants. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
sorry.
I was wondering what happened, TZ, because one minute you was up here, then you disappeared. Okay. You're more than welcome. I'll keep dropping the link
Oh,
every now and then.
yeah, and TV's way better at explaining some of this stuff because she's highly educated and has a lot of experience. I'm in my second year of gardening. I'm just a
That's it,
deep
just the
diving
second
kind of
year.
researcher. Hmm.
You're only at the second year. And good morning,
Mm-hmm.
Nancy.
Yes, ma'am. Hey, Nancy. Yeah, this is actually this is the first fall that I have put seeds in the soil here. Last year, I just bought starts, and it was my first fall stuff. Hmm.
Mm,
But it's a crash course for me. I fell absolutely in love with doing this, and it's changed my entire life. So I just want to spend a lot of time learning about it, and that's what I've done. That's
that's
yeah.
good. I was surprised how well that tree we had cut down turned into the prettiest, richest
Right. Oh,
hill of soil I've ever seen. Just wood chips and rain.
that's awesome, Fresh. Yeah, we have big old piles of wood chips here all the time now. We're very fortunate that an adjoining property was purchased by a tree service. I had never been able to get wood chips previous to this happening, which was about 18 months ago. And we have soil being made here. It is amazing. It's awesome to watch a big old pile of funky stuff turn into this spongy, bouncy, earthy smelling, earthworm ridden thing because it's life. And I don't know. I'm really into this gardening thing. If you know that or not, but man, I get out there and I feel the life that wants to happen. Like it is the most exciting thing to me. And just all the time. Okay. Oh, freshness about Bokashi too. And nuts.
Okay, smell out. We'll have to try to figure that out one day. No need to figure it out because we got the Bokashi Queen right here. Hey,
what's going on, y'all?
Hey, Mama. Hi, good
Can
morning.
you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, that's what's up.
And what's up with Bokashi? Are we saying it right?
Yes, it is. It's called Bokashi. I've been doing Bokashi for a couple of years, and it's better than regular compost because it doesn't smell.
What takes the smell away?
There's a thing called bran that you put inside of the Bokashi, and that's what actually eats everything up. With Bokashi, you can use everything: bread, meat, eggs, dairy. It doesn't matter with Bokashi. Even a little grease won't hurt it.
So the grease doesn't like harm the compost?
No, because it's actually fermented compost. That's why it doesn't smell.
Oh, we got Texas up in here. Guess who we got up here from Texas? Y'all want to guess? No?
Male or female?
Male.
David.
Corey with the crop. What's up, David?
What's up?
Good morning, David.
Grand Rising. It ain't good to mourn, but I get you, baby.
Grand Rising.
Okay.
What you come up here and let us know about?
Hey, I just wanted to come up here and tell you beautiful ladies how well y'all look, and everything's going good.
Thank you, Callie.
Yeah.
That's very sweet. Thank you, David.
Put a little smile on some faces this morning, some cheers and some hearts. Yeah.
We appreciate it. Do you have you heard of the Bokashi?
No, man.
Okay.
I guess I'm gonna have to do a video on that.
That's a great
I'm gonna
idea.
wait till I'm gonna clean out my last batch and then I'll do a vlog about it.
Now I have my compost tea. Is there like a certain amount of time you have before you have to use it before it goes bad or worse?
Nope, you just got to make sure that you dilute it. You cannot put that directly onto your plants.
It'll kill it.
If you're using like I'll say a 1 gallon, because that's pretty much what I use around here. If you're using a 1 gallon, you want to use 1 cup of your compost and fill the rest up with water.
1 cup.
Yes, because it's very potent.
You will burn.
If you put that compost tea directly on your plants, they're gonna die.
I deliver any compost tea and my comfrey tea 10-1 typically. It's an easy number to remember.
You need way more water than you do compost tea. It's gonna last you for a while. That's why it don't matter how it smells. It's not going bad.
Okay.
Right.
I was doing
it's just like that Kool-Aid in the tea you make. You gotta dilute it so we can get a little bit more.
Not comparing it to Kool-Aid. This is good stuff because I feel tremendously.
Peach, did I get a peach?
Yeah, what? He said it's like Kool-Aid. You gotta dilute it.
I ain't got none. I'm so sorry. I'm all out. David, I love the way David gardens. He don't play. He ain't trying to be all pretty and fancy. He's being real. Like he uses everything that he cuts in his garden. He drops it. He's making soil all the time. He's carbon farming. He really is.
Right. Chop and drop. That's what it's all about. And as a matter of fact, the smaller that you chop it, the faster it breaks down. So if you just chop a leaf and drop it down there, it's going to take a while for it to break down. But if you chop it and you chop it up and then put it down there, it breaks down faster.
Right?
Yeah, almost make me want to give it another try.
Stop teasing people, Miss T. We know you ain't gonna do this. It requires you to go outside.
I know. Right? That's the law.
You're like, I need my PPE.
I think it's a mosquito in here.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that's aggravating. They get in here all the time, though.
Keep tagging me.
I had had a garden spider running across the floor the other night. I was like,
Oh, Lord.
I rescued him. I got him outside, and he didn't
Yeah,
even
they
have
can be
no harm.
outside, not in the
Yeah.
house.
It was big. I was like, oh Lord.
Okay, so
Am I
My
the
son
only
was
one that?
better.
Am
What's
I the
that,
only
man?
one that saves the bugs now?
You the only one what?
Am I the only one that saves the
What
bugs now?
after oh no, I saved the bug.
I don't bother them unless they biting me.
Right.
Then they got
I
to
said,
go.
Okay, we
that's
gotta
right.
help Teasy because she says she's confused. My compost never smells, but I only put in fruits and vegetable scraps and cardboard.
I don't
Let
see
me
how it never smells. It
look.
must
I
be
mean, well,
aerated. Is
but
she aerating it? If you
she that's
aerate
She's
it,
what I was
it'll
gonna
drop
outside.
say.
the
Yeah,
yeah.
if she's turning it like like
Yeah.
everybody says to do, and I mean, I am not doing.
It's
I'm
not
gonna
gonna
turn my
smell.
the chickens do mine. I am too lazy. But
Yeah,
if she turns
yeah.
it like, and she probably does. I bet it doesn't smell. I bet it smells like earth, like just
Mhm.
earthiness.
Anything that rottens has a rotten smell.
I
Yeah, it
mean, well,
will
yeah.
smell
It's
something.
decomposing. It's not. It's not. There's no way.
I don't know.
Sorry,
Well,
what was
nothing.
you
Any
saying, David?
anything that decomposes emits an odor.
I don't know. I don't know.
But she
Hey,
may be saying that
Jamie.
because she's outside, her thing is maybe
Yeah,
outside.
probably.
The wind takes
Oh,
away that smell.
yeah. I see how that's how far from being in the city that I am in my brain. I have no compost in the house at all.
They put for wellness right here. She's been doing 1 cup to 5 gallons.
Yeah,
Well,
either long as you dilute it more than what the actual ratio of the compost tea is.
Yep.
mhm.
Yep.
See,
Don't
this
go
is
out
my
there.
compost, but we take it out like 2-3 times a day. So I don't.
Mhm.
It was so out of my mind. I apologize, y'all.
That's okay,
I
but
got a
don't.
whole compost bin going, but it's not like it's like a little garbage pail. And then I
Hmm.
put my scraps in there until I get them built up, and then I put them in my bokashi.
I
Right.
did do
Think
the
about
other
that
thing one
compost
time.
like this. Think about that compost like this. You don't just go turn up no bottle of alcohol. You got to dilute it with a little something.
Hmm.
Right,
Hmm.
Okay, Farmer Marshall also said his doesn't have an odor either.
No,
Yeah.
it doesn't.
But
If it's outside, it probably won't. That
right.
farmer wants a bad boy.
this is something that I did too. Also, I don't do it now actually because I don't care for it. But if you had space, and they make smaller ones, I have this bucket with I can't think of what these.
Oh, me too,
What are the
neither.
gamma lids? These are the
Gamma
gamma
lid.
lids.
Yeah, I'm a
Yeah,
lid.
yeah. And so I would just put all the scraps in this and have the gamma lid on it. But
Yeah, I
again,
prefer the gamma lids. As a matter of fact, that's what I switched to my buckets to.
I like the
And
gamma
when
lid,
you
but I
have
did
those,
not like having that big old bucket in the house because
it
even though
smells.
it's covered all the time, every time you open
Yeah,
it, it's like getting punched in the nose. It stinks.
right.
Yeah, that's why when you're outside, it doesn't smell. When you're inside, it
Right.
will smell.
Okay.
Right. And that's why I had to go to bokashi because it does not have a smell.
Hmm.
Fresh. Eventually I'm gonna have to because like everybody blessed me with so many seeds. I'm gonna have to get my hands in the dirt.
All y'all that grew those watermelon vines, that's fertilizer too. That breaks
Yes,
down.
it
That's good
is. You better
compost.
stop, David.
Yeah.
I grew watermelons. I just didn't have the biggest one, but it was not
No, that's
bad.
okay. A lot of them didn't have the biggest ones. Don't worry about that. You join the bunch.
Oh, well, they
You
were good.
grew, so you're a winner if you harvest it.
Hmm.
Either way it
Yep,
goes.
you're winning.
We have the
That's right.
last little 3 here on the floor here in the kitchen right now. Those are the last ones of the season.
Did y'all see all them watermelon cheese you got? She ain't gonna be able to eat all the watermelon.
So she done broke it down. The
Cheese done broke
jelly
the
and
record of
candy, and
watermelon. Girl, who you growing
that's what
for?
I'm talking
The
about.
city?
She got a sister and a mama, and probably some friends, I guess.
Girl,
Yeah,
let me
yeah.
tell you something. Sister or mama ain't gonna be able to eat all them watermelon. Trust and believe.
She said she's gonna be up here in a minute. So
Oh, good.
If she
Yeah,
eat
I
all
got
them
these.
watermelon, she got a strong bladder.
Put my phone up.
okay, I'm sorry. G Mama, so the bokashi, you said there's something in it that you put to not have the odor or the smell. Do you
Yeah, and
buy
it's actually called Bokashi brand. And there's also a you should have something inside to keep it smashed down so that no air gets in there, so you can't open it every day. That's why I save my scraps up for about a week or so before I put them in there.
That's just like doing a fermentation for kimchi or
Yeah,
like sauerkraut.
it's
So,
fermented. Yep, it's fermented
okay.
compost.
That makes
And that's
sense.
why there's no smell. And you can
That
do
is-
meat, bread, everything in there.
You know what? I forgot about bread. Again, well, no,
Mhm.
first because being out here, but second because I don't eat bread no more. Really, I rarely ever make any bread, and I don't really eat it. But I
Yeah,
used to have
I'm
a
a bread
problem.
lover.
Your bread,
Well,
what?
I'm
I
kinda-
Me and you
love me some
both.
bread.
Me and you
I-
Oh
both,
no,
G Mama.
no,
I can eat a
no.
bread sandwich.
Mm-mm.
Can somebody further explain the gamma lids? Is
What
it like
happened?
can
I was
y'all
Hold up, what?
explain more of the gamma lids? Is that like a ventilated lid or something?
No, a
yeah.
gamma lid
It's
is a more secure lid because it
yeah.
screws down into a groove versus snapping.
Oh, okay.
No
Yeah,
air.
so it comes together with the ring that snaps down onto the bucket, and they come in 5-gallon and in 3-gallon sizes. Also,
Yeah, I
Miss
have a
T.
3-gallon.
So the ring snaps down, and the lid actually screws into that ring. So it comes together as a set. It's not just a lid; it's the ring too, and they're
And
great.
nothing can get in or out unless you put it in there.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're great for
It's
long term.
very sealed. That's why I switched to them. They cost a little more.
Yeah, but they also last a very long
Yes,
time.
they do. I've had mine for years.
Yeah.
Proper, you got a gamma lid?
No, I was just saying they cost a pretty penny, y'all. So don't
They
sleep on
do.
them gammas.
They
A
do.
pretty
They
penny, like
look.
$15, $20?
What you say?
No,
Like
they're
15
like
$20?
Yeah, around that.
Okay.
But you can get
And
the whole bucket system is running like $50 maybe just
psychotic.
for one bucket.
Buy a bucket, buy a gamma lid set. That is highway robbery.
Yes, it is. You can just get the lids and the buckets separately because they are universal and you can put them on just about any 5 or 3-gallon bucket or whatever.
And honestly, if the store sells gamma lids, they sell the dang buckets too. So
Right.
don't pay for
hey,
the store.
Lawn Diva.
What?
The Lawn Diva, what's good?
And it splashes. No reaching under that edge or trying to unsnap the 5-gallon and it
Oh,
splashes.
right.
Right.
If I can even open it, because a lot of times I have very hard times
I
opening those.
know them things is strong, and I'm like, am I a weakling? It must be my arthritis because I can't even get in here.
No, they're just a pain. But Chad paints and he has those bucket openers, but he always has them. I don't never know where one is at. But yeah, they're a
Right.
pain.
Oh, we got CC in here. I didn't see CC.
They say,
Hey,
y'all,
everybody, I didn't see and
What
still
up,
can't
CC?
because I can't
Everybody
see
I
the
didn't see
chat.
as well.
she
Same
got
here.
some super cool stuff in her garden. Like super cool.
So G Mama, how's your garden? Everybody crop up? You ain't switched over yet because y'all got a longer summer than we do here in the Midwest.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
switching over now.
I'm switching over too. It's been a process. I'm getting all my plants that I want to overwinter out of the fabric pots and putting them in plastic containers so that they can make it.
Oh, okay. So when it switches over, because we're both in the Midwest, so
Mm-hmm.
when the weather starts changing, there'll be more, stay more warm
Dry.
and dry.
Yeah. And once it freeze, it'll freeze right through those fabric pots, and anything in there is not going to survive because the roots are frozen solid like ice. They need to be insulated.
Boy, I
Right.
failed on
And they're
so
getting
many
too much
levels.
air.
It's easy to do. I done lost a lot of plants, especially my first year growing outside, because I didn't know using those fabric pots that once it freezes outside, it freezes everything that's above the ground. And by those containers being above the ground, they had no protection. So I pretty much lost a lot of crops.
That
So
sucks.
for like people like
They
Cropper
said,
and Crooked Peach, they don't grow in containers, so they just gotta pray and just hope what it
no, no,
probably.
no, no. We ain't
Their
praying
roots
nothing.
are
We
protected
know what to
because
grow.
they're underground. They go further than just that top layer of soil. So by it being underneath, they're insulated.
But I do
So their
also
perennials and everything will come right back. But ours won't unless the roots are protected.
Containers
learn about them
are
fabric bags.
in the element.
Have them. They freeze. I
Yeah,
didn't.
Yeah, what you say
containers are
about
in the element.
containers, David?
I said they're in the elements, so the air gets to them, so it freezes the
Yes,
root. That's why
right.
a lot of plants that are not outside plants won't make it.
Right. And these past 2 seasons, I've been getting outdoor containers. You can't buy those Dollar Tree pots and think they're going to last because as soon as the sun or the winter cold comes, they're going to crack right on up and break down.
See, everything I did, G Mama's like bam, 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 bam.
Yes, you need
Dollar
a
Tree,
pot specifically
eggshells.
for outdoors because they're thicker. You don't want those little thin pots outside. I'd even not use a clay pot because a clay pot is just as fragile as a fabric pot.
All I want to say to G Mama is
Of
thank you
course,
for being a friend.
Yeah, because it might
what's the
punch you
rest
in
of
the
that
gut
song?
or stomach for a
Have a
minute, but
very
you'll get
good
over it
feeling.
once you realize,
Your heart
as
is
they say, the
free.
truth hurts, but it can be done.
Cause I'm quick to go to Dollar Tree. I like I can just get
I
this.
mean, the Dollar Tree is good for stuff that's, you want to start out with, experiment, but it's not for long term. It's just temporary situation that'll get you to do what you want to do, and that's grow something.
Okay.
I
But it's
have all.
not gonna last.
Sorry. I'm so
Oh, you're
sorry.
okay. I can't hear.
Oh, I can't shut up. So I have a bunch of cheap containers. They're like storage containers that you put lids on, you move crap in.
Mm-hmm.
And I grew things in this spring and in this summer. Now I know what you just said is true. They will crack to pieces. So I'm
Mhm.
actually adding all that soil to the in-ground garden here.
Yeah.
Not
The
something.
best luck that I've had with a container is the milk crate with a fabric pot inside. Everything does good in there, even through the winter time.
Good to know.
Really? Well, hold on.
Yes.
Well, no,
Because
you
I started growing my first gardens were in milk crates. Everything I had was a milk crate because I knew a guy at the store and he would be like, I asked him, can I get a milk crate to take back? Get as many as you want. So yeah, I was walking with a whole bunch of milk crates and that's how I started my garden.
That's awesome, though. Nobody will let you take milk crates around here. They'll run you down.
Yeah, they're
Really?
expensive. That I look back at it and I was there, I was like, these things cost what? And you could go to jail? Oh, Lord, I'm glad I know this man.
No, once you live a
That's
little
true,
closer,
Peach.
I'll give you some
That's very
milk
true,
crates.
Peach.
Yes.
Tixie said depends on what zone you're in, which is true.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Florida don't have to do that. That's true.
Yeah. Invested in good
Well,
quality wood crab
I'm
pots.
almost on the
And
coast,
oh,
but it's
sorry.
still. Oh, I'm so. It does get really cold here. Not all winter, but we get like spells
Mm-hmm.
of it. Yeah, it can't. Those things can't. And I know that now because I lost a lot of just like regular plants I didn't know any better about when I moved out
Yeah,
here.
I actually used carpet underneath my plants to get them my pots to get them some insulation from the ground, and then I wrap my pots with the fabric for the winter.
Hmm.
Oh, you know what? I have never used that. What is it called again? I can't remember what the blanket thingies are called. That
With the
people,
what?
the stuff that people wrap around their stuff in the wintertime. I have none of it and I don't never remember what it's called.
It's winter fabric, just like they have shade cloth. They
Mm-hmm.
have covers that protect your garden in the wintertime from the frost, and it goes all the way down to 0 degrees. You have to read now,
Yes.
and when you're looking at the cloths, if they don't identify the temperature in the instructions, then that's a cheap cloth and it's not going to provide protection in the winter because
Boom.
those winter cloths actually give you plus 10 degrees of what's outside. So if it's minus 10, it's going to be 0 inside of the cloth. If it's, 0, then it's going to be plus 10 degrees underneath that cloth.
Okay, so what you're telling me is that those fabric winter blanket thingies are like a cold frame.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
But if you get a cheap one, like I said,
Like
and
a
it does
jacket.
not tell you the percentage of how much cold that it can handle, then it's not going to work, because that's what I
You
went
just put
through.
it
I
in the
had to get a
windbreak on.
whole different fabric for my winter than I do in the summer. In the summer,
You
you can
just
use mesh, but in the
right.
winter, it requires cloth.
Okay.
And you don't want to put plastic up against your plants because that'll kill them.
Come on, G Mama.
You want to make sure that you use some type of cloth, be it cotton. You can use sheets, you can use blankets, but what's going to happen with the sheets and the blanket is not going to provide them with enough protection. So you still need to find something that's going to protect them.
Not
In other words, I could put a sheet on the inside. I could put a sheet around it first, and then put some plastic on top of it.
Yes.
Whoa,
As long as that plastic ain't touching that plant.
whoa.
TZ got
Because
some good advice, especially for
G
newer
Mama,
gardeners. So
where
everybody's
my
gardening
pen?
in different climates and different experiences and stuff like that. Be sure to try to keep a journal and find out what works for you.
right.
G Mama, I need
Journals
my
are
hanky to throw at
awesome.
you. I need my little hanky to throw at you, G Mama. You know how they do in
Okay,
church.
I want to mail you some flowers.
Yeah.
That's only because I done been through it, y'all. I can't talk about nothing I ain't been through.
That's right.
also, and I don't know about containers and stuff, but for the in-ground, our soil here is awful. We moved here just over 4 years ago, and it was like compacted sand with virtually no topsoil.
But that's
It's
actually good. You can build that soil up
what I'm doing.
with your compost and stuff.
Yes.
Now I do have a question. Like I heard, like Texas has a lot of clay soil or something like that. Like proper? Do you have
Plants
that?
can grow in clay, they can grow in sand. It's just it's just a different environment, and you have to put the right plant in there. All plants don't grow in clay or sand, but majority of them love it.
Okay, what's
Right,
up, right?
32 OG. Hey,
Yeah,
what's up?
thanks, G Mama. Dollar
G
Tree
Mama.
is just for that season.
It didn't like
Temporary use
organic.
only.
Sorry.
Yes.
And so that's what we've been working on building it, and I've noticed that.
Hold on, I can't see that comment. Can you put that back up there?
Sure can. Oh, this one.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
A Dollar Tree pot is just to start. Oh yeah, that's what I said.
All right.
Yeah, Dollar Tree, they got some good stuff. I got a lot of garden decorations now. I like their little cute decorations that's cheap. I
That's
got
about the
them
only
all
thing.
spread it around out there.
That's about the only thing, though.
Right. And they last for a little while.
Yeah, that other stuff ain't gonna last, y'all.
So, Cropper, are you over there growing in clay or just regular soil?
Now I have terracotta. I have some terracotta pots, but they're right. Like I put and this was the first time I did this. I put a marigold in one this season, and I kept having to water that marigold every other day. And I'm like, to hell with y'all. Y'all gonna die. I'm not gonna keep watering these crazy. So
Yeah,
you
they'll
learn
let you
things.
know.
You learn things just by doing it.
Yeah. Container gardening is very much different than in-ground gardening because that plant is requiring everything from you. It's not getting no nutrients from the ground. It's not getting no water from the ground. You have to do everything for that plant inside of that container.
T said that is so right. Everybody's throwing flowers. Everybody put a flower in the chat for G Mama. So true, G Mama. Invest your money right
I
first time.
appreciate it.
I was almost thinking before this end. Thank you for being a
Being a
friend.
friend.
Aw. Well, thank you kindly.
Do it right the first time so you don't have to spend more money in the future.
Yes, that's the key. Because if you keep on, man, I'll tell y'all, I've been learning. And since since moving around, especially losing plants, yeah, I've been doing everything in my power to try to keep growing what I got growing now. So
that I can't imagine having to move and do it Man.
And try 4 times. Yeah,
Oh,
Some
this
of these
year.
plants, some of these plants that people have, if you put them in a greenhouse and get them up and running good enough or long enough time, and your yard becomes like a food forest or orchard, excuse me, you can put
Yeah,
some of these plants up under those plants and they will live. It's
yeah.
because we don't have canopies in our areas a lot.
Right. And
Oh,
all this
listen.
single planting in pots, fill them
Yep.
pots up with
yeah.
plants and
That's why I
soil.
feel
Don't
that
just
too.
put one plant in a pot and be like, if this is good. I mean, it's gonna
I'm
grow
throwing in
good,
the
it's
towel.
gonna grow big, but who are you growing for, really? I
It
grow
don't
for
do that.
myself, so
Tell
I
them, G
don't
Mama,
need no
ain't
one
no one
plant
tree
in one
grown by
pot. And
itself.
I grow a lot of plants. So
Yeah.
yeah, one plant in a pot is not good with me.
And
Mm-mm.
also, plants really like having friends nearby. They respond.
Yes.
That's
People talk
it.
about the 3 sisters, but it's more than just 3 sisters. Plants love each other. They communicate with each other.
Mm.
They
Shout
Yeah,
out to
what if they
everybody
got a
giving
big family?
G Mama these
What if it ain't just
flowers.
3 sisters? They got a big family. I'm sorry, Miss T.
No, I'm just make sure G Mama seen all her flowers.
Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it. I really do.
Yeah. Let me see. The
right.
story is volunteer plants. Where did you come from?
I love that part. I am almost every day I get surprised by this piece of property and what it's given back in response to being treated well. It is the craziest thing, the stuff that I have found. I mean, seriously, I found y'all gotta wait for the video, but I found a whole fruit tree here. I've been here, like I said, just over 3
Wow.
Never knew that it was a fruit tree. And I wanted
And
to
look,
cut
I
it.
bet you don't care what the name of it is. As long as you
Wait a
get
minute.
some
Wait a
fruit.
minute.
The
And
name was
she
written
said,
very
Oh, this
excited.
one?
your, she said your soil is compacted with clay. You need a lot of leaves in your yard.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm.
Get your area and rope it off and put you a lot of leaves and just see if that doesn't make that soil better.
And y'all
Let those leaves
rocks,
break
if
down.
y'all got little rocks, that'll provide aeration and it gives the plant nutrients from the rocks, the silica and all of that stuff. So
Okay.
yeah, at the
Look,
bottom of the pot now, not in the middle.
What's up, boo boo?
And I
you
done lost
mama.
my train of thought right now, but it's something that breaks down clay that you can buy in the box store. I had
Hmm.
white little pellets. Ah man, what is that?
Oh
I'm gonna
my
get back
God.
with you.
Uh, Dollar Tree is okay to start here in this climate, but man, I got an outside rug in 2 seasons. It turned to dust.
Oh yeah. Temporary until you can do better.
Turned to straight dust. Come visit me when I get my land.
Hold on, my own.
Hold up.
Okay. Brand boo boo. Let's see. RBS says she put eggshells and orange peels and lemon peels in the potted plants. I have a question about this. So can you do, like, I know we said what to put in, what not to put. Can you mix the citrus, if she's gonna do like all the citrus, like the peels and stuff, and the coffee grinds and eggshells, it can all,
It depends on the plant
okay.
because when you're dealing with citrus, that makes the soil acidic.
What was that? Vermiculite? Did I say that right?
Yeah,
Yep.
vermiculite is great for retaining moisture and providing aeration.
Yes.
Perlite is just for aeration. It does not hold moisture. It lets moisture go through.
Dang. Look,
But when
y'all,
you mixing all that stuff together, it should be actually incorporated into the soil and not on top of the soil with the citrus and the eggshells.
Okay.
That's very true, Rice.
By
you're not.
Ann's place, and I was about to ask y'all, do y'all play music for the plants?
I
I think.
do.
I think.
What you
And I
play?
tell
Thank
you,
you for being a friend.
So just remember, when you play that
My
rap, you're gonna have some
radio is
hood.
on
You're gonna have them hood plants though.
24/7
You
until
say
I
like,
get tired of it. And they listen to the same music I listen to. I don't do any special.
Need that
They
symphony
listen to
music.
the news and everything. So yeah.
mhm.
That's why our plants crazy. Listening to
That
All
the
right.
part.
news.
other things component plants.
Okay. Let me see.
You
That's
have
me.
all the things, like all of the things.
So now, so I know what it is. Then I add because my plant identification can be a little off. That makes sense to you guys? Somebody translate that.
I didn't hear. I mean, what'd she say?
Oh, I'm
That,
talking about a
I'm
single
like,
plant because
oh,
she's not yet feeling very prolific about plant identification. She's saying she just wants one.
oh, okay. Yeah, use one more than one plant identifier because they sometimes get it wrong. So if you have a plant identifying app, you should also use Google and maybe one more just to make sure because they're not correct all the time.
That's right. That's right. Because once you get the name, you Google that and see if that's
Right.
the main picture that is on your
Get some
phone.
pictures and everything of the plant because the leaves are a big teller of what that plant is also.
okay.
I took a picture of the elephant ear. They told me it was love. I said, what the hell? No, I'm just playing.
I know. I took a picture of the what was it? A ground cherry. This mug gonna tell me it was a pepper. I said, wait a minute. I know goodness well this is not no pepper. It is a ground cherry. So
Right.
yeah, double check and maybe triple check, but I know a double check will do good.
That
Citrus.
cactus soil is good for citrus trees too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
perlite.
Yeah.
Anybody got some perlite?
Perlite is for drainage. Yeah. And
Oh,
No, it's the
aeration.
drain. It's not that pure like it's not that pure light. It's something you can put in your yard. I forget. It breaks down clay soil, but I got it from the box store, and I can't think of the name. It's named with an O. I want to say. I just can't remember that name.
What food plant can I plant with my what?
rosemary plant, cabbage, and greens.
Put the rosemary with the greens and the cabbage.
So she don't have to buy any kind of special food or anything.
Nope, not unless you want to put onions in there or garlic or chives,
Never
basil.
put
But
greens
it's
or
about
lima
to get
beans.
cold, so none of that stuff is gonna hold up. But your rosemary should.
Okay, because she's in Chicago, so it's probably already cold right now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Whatever it is here, it's 20 degrees colder in Chicago. Let me see.
I have
Yeah, she
no.
shouldn't need anything out there right now except for those greens. Ain't nothing gonna bother them during this winter time.
The things taste different when combined.
Some
No.
of them do, yes, like tomatoes, basils. Taste make tomatoes taste different.
No, that's not true.
You don't think so?
Tomato
No,
You don't
taste.
think so?
no. The oils, it has to be an oily plant. Something like chamomile that might affect the flavor of a plant, another plant that's growing near it, but no,
Okay.
it's not gonna nothing can affect the flavor
That's
of
what
a
I
plant.
heard.
It's gonna have a flavor bred into it of its own.
Okay.
She said, "Thank y'all so much. You giving her such wonderful information. I wish I could pay y'all. We all have cash. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Uh, you.
That's just
I
like
got you.
saying if you apply sugar to a plant, it's gonna become sweeter. No, it's not.
No.
It's gonna enhance
So,
whatever it
so
has
I
growing
said,
on with it already, but it's not gonna increase the sugars in that plant.
and Teagsy, that's the name of the Jimson.
Okay,
D Money. I apologize. I apologize.
that's what's up.
Jimson breaks down clay soil. Thank you, Teagsy. I have. That's what it was. I have Jimson. I had Jimson.
Citrus or lavender, anything Mediterranean, as long as it has room to grow.
Right.
Yeah, Tampa got her a piece of land, honey. What's up,
Yeah, I'm
son?
happy for her. I know she happy.
Okay.
Hey, Sonia.
Oh, what I was going to be saying earlier, to the because TZ was recommending a garden
Hey,
journal
TBA.
for partners. Absolutely, and potential
Mm-hmm.
series of them because like I said, it's the second year of me gardening, but the fruit trees that I have in the front yard, this is their third year. I had no idea what I was doing. I did it all wrong, but the actual land, the soil, and everything's changing. The more that I plant, the more different, almost like separate little microclimates are there.
Right.
That's something that Dave was also touching on. That
And I can give you a tip on those journals too. The journal
What?
that I had, matter of fact, is coming to an end in 2025, and I bought it in 2022. It's dated from the year 2022 to the year 2025, which is 3-year journal.
Oh, that's a nice one.
So that's what I do. It's a calendar, and you can write in it and everything, and it's more than just because I was using a lot of notebooks. And then I was replacing my notebooks and losing my notebooks. But with this journal, that's like I said, 3 years, it can hold everything right there.
Yeah, I'm shuffling the notebooks like mad. So yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Them notebooks was getting on my nerves. So my journal is 3 years now. Matter of fact, in July is when I have to replace it of 2025.
Oh wow, you still got time.
Mm-hmm.
Wellness also said thank you all the way in Texas. Welcome in. This is your people. Cricket.
Anytime.
Diva Karen. Diva Karen, welcome in.
Hey, Diva Karen.
Angie
Hello.
Treasures.
Hey, Angela. Angie.
Hey.
Hey, PBS.
Oh,
Hey.
sorry.
That's all I can do is say hey.
Right. I can't see it either.
I can't see
It's just that I
nothing, even
remember
with
when
my
she put these
glasses
names
on.
up.
I'm
What's up,
squinting
Steve?
trying to read the comments. Like, what that say?
And you got on your glasses, baby. You need to put on some readers.
No, I need a new prescription.
Yeah, look, I got on these readers and I can see well today.
And it did. I can imagine that this might be true. She pointed out that mint might actually affect the flavor of a plant nearby. But again, that would be because what Ms. G-Mama was saying about the
But
oil, because it'll touch
I'm
it.
Yeah, it's
saying
that
that,
plant has to have a specific oil in order for it to, and it has to be planted close so that the roots are
hmm
actually together. It can't
hmm
be like next to the plant and then you expect it to have that type of. It doesn't
yeah,
work like that.
my tomato in the middle of my basil.
Hold on now, because she said, where was this information 2 years ago? And what's up,
It's
Smoky?
out there. It's out there.
Face
Uh,
the eighth.
hey, 2 years ago, we were still in the same boat, all of us. Now
And
we
what
on
you
this
say
journey.
about your basil and tomato, David?
I said I got that tomato plant drowning in the middle of that basil. So we
Drowning in
gonna
the
keep
middle of the basil.
growing
Heard it.
together. It just
Okay, yeah.
what's up,
And
Odo?
with the
Bruce.
basil, the only time it's going to repel a insect or a pest if there's something brushes up against it, or if it's flowering. If it's not flowering, it's not protecting your plants because the smell is not potent enough.
Yeah, mine was
So
flowering. Yeah.
going
Thank you
in your
for
garden
bringing
and
your people in. We've got Adventures in Gardening also, and O-Dog.
I
What's up,
ain't hear you,
Adventure?
Cricket Peach. What you say?
I was saying, are you telling me then that going out into your garden areas and touching your plants is good for your plants?
Yes, because it makes
Yeah,
them release a scent.
touch the plants.
Yes,
It's so good. It's so good. And it smells yummy.
yes.
Tomato plants smell good too.
That's why they say when you go buy your peppermint plant, you can actually pull off a leaf and rub it on your skin so the mosquitoes don't bite you.
Hmm. There's a lot of plants that you can do that with too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
lemongrass, anything with
ooh,
a minty smell or lemony smell will keep pests off you. And
So
so
will
will
you.
vanilla. A lot of people don't know that, but I've been mixing and concocting my vanilla extract with water
Oh,
and
yeah.
spraying my arms and stuff, and they
what you
don't
think
bother
about
me.
cinnamon, G Mama?
Flies, to keep those away. Huh?
What you think about cinnamon?
What I think about
Cinnamon,
cinnamon,
cinnamon. Yeah.
it works, but turmeric is more powerful. So whatever you're using your cinnamon on, switch it to turmeric. I'm not just telling you to switch it, but if you can try it. That's what I'm gonna
What
say.
about growing hormones? You think turmeric could be a growing hormone?
Turmeric can be a growing, yes, because it repairs and heals.
Bet
Oh,
that. Bet that.
oh, we
Bet
to
that.
this. Please, let's get into it. Gee, Mama, I wanted to talk to you. I told you last time I wanted to talk to you. You know some things, and I have so many things I want to say, and I won't, Miss T. I promise.
Yeah. Go
I'm
ahead, girl.
answer what I can.
What's that, ma'am? What'd you
Uh-oh.
say?
Is somebody talking?
Yeah,
It's my
She
mic.
talking to Miss T. She asking Miss T what she said.
Oh, me. I said, go ahead and say whatever you want to say. And then we got Teagsy up here.
Hey,
oh,
TZ.
you can
Hey
say
everybody.
What
I
up,
can't
start.
go
Ti?
out I
Easy.
can't go outside. I'm back and forth with these messages to my director. Cause I wanted to show G Mama that all my compost bins are aerated, and excuse me for misspelling
Oh
aerated.
yeah, if it's aerated,
And
then it's not gonna smell because it's
right. And
aerated.
then I do, even though it's work, but I do turn them with my pitchfork.
And that's what you actually supposed to do. You're supposed to turn it and wet it and all
Yep.
of that.
Uh-huh. And I
Mm-hmm.
wet it too. And you know what? That compost is like black gold. It
Yes,
smells
it
so
is.
good.
Yes, it is. I just got back into my vermicomposting because that's what I like. I prefer.
Yeah, that too. We do have some vermicompost buckets in some of the raised beds. And then
Mm-hmm.
as far as those terracotta pots, we try to use those as some oyas and not
Oh
putting
yeah.
anything inside of it because, like you say, they get really, really hot.
Right.
But for your new gardeners out there, you guys take notes. I know you want to save money at first because I
I
hear
hear an
feedback.
echo.
Me too.
That was Crooked Peach.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. You want to save money, and that's the good thing to do the first year because if you go back and look at my videos, y'all, we had all kinds of buckets, old totes, and everything. And
Mm-hmm.
because we were always do in-ground gardening, never in
Right.
containers, but we wanted to do that here until the we chopped down the oak tree and they had a pile of wood chips, and it took me a year to turn that patch where my watermelon is into a growing medium because the soil here is
Yeah,
really
it takes a
rocky
while to break
and
down.
rocky clay and sandy soil. But you guys know what I found out? The worms love it. We have everything for species of worm in our yard. But
Yep.
as the wood chips broke down and I did a hot compost in that whole area where my big watermelon patch is, I didn't think
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna make it doing that, watering it, turning it, testing the temperatures, but I can grow anything in that space right now. And
Mm-hmm.
but like you say, you got new gardeners, use what's around you. You just
Right.
got to figure out what works best, and you got to know what type of weeds not to put into your compost bin as well because they will
Seeds.
overtake that.
That's
But
all I would
yeah,
say. Don't put in there
exactly.
seeds.
Exactly.
Okay, let me read these real quick. So first says she uses Deal for repelling the bugs, and Old Dog says, "Sorry, G Mama, that doesn't work for him. His skin is too delicious for the bugs. They still be coming for him." Mosquitoes here laugh at concoctions with vanilla and Florida. Okay, okay. Make sure I didn't miss anything else. Everybody's saying hi to Teagsy.
Hi,
Yeah.
everybody. I hope everyone is doing well and
And
transitioning their gardens from summer to fall.
uh,
Right.
Teagsy, do you have a video on your compost?
I think I did. I have a bunch of videos, guys. This is my first year that I decided to upload and be a content creator. I have years and years of videos. So I just have to look.
Okay. Hello to Love Our Toy Pups. Let's see. Yes,
Hello.
the gamma lids are great for the verma composting. Did I say that right?
Yes, vermicompost.
Vermicomposting.
That's what she
I
said.
use a Verma hut, so I'm bougie.
Yeah, you
Matter of fact, I bought a smaller one for my new apartment because the other one that I had was too big, and I didn't want to just use no tote or whatever they're using. I was used to using what I was using.
Well,
What
you
is
know what? For those who want to save money, get you some screen, dig a hole wherever you want to vermicompost in your raised bin, make a circle with the screen, and then put your food scraps in there and then bury it. That's a cheap alternative.
Yeah, and the screen protects the worms so they can get in and out.
Exactly. And if you don't have any, get you some red wigglers and throw them in there. Go to the
That's
fish
all I do is
store.
red regulars.
Mm,
Hmm. Okay, so South Florida Sunshine is heading out. She says it's all about trial and error.
true.
And they are in my pots. If I dig into any one of my
Uh-huh.
pots, a worm will come out.
Yep.
Oh wow.
G Mama, you know you can grow. I'm
Uh,
trying to catch up with you for insight. I really
Well,
love your
thank you kindly.
new station, that big one you bought, because instead of having all these little arrow gardens, I think I
Yes,
want
and
that
that
big
was
one.
my intention because I
Hmm.
know I wanted to grow a lot, but I'm just growing for myself so I can have my greens every day, and that's what I did my research. I went down that rabbit tunnel, and I was in
Right.
there.
Right. You do get lost down there researching, but you know what I'm going
Yes,
to try to do,
I
y'all?
was getting frustrated because I seen everybody with them arrow gardens and
Yes.
just they kept. I was like, I think they having to sell. I don't want that because that ain't enough. I
G-
need something bigger.
and Pescatarian has some nice ones too. And I think Mike
Yeah, she
does as
got the
well.
XL or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. But you
That
know what
was
I'm
nice,
going to
but see with the I'm sorry for talking over you, but with
Oh,
the
no.
arrow garden, they use pods. I don't like
Yes.
those pods.
Right.
It's just me. I prefer
Yeah.
a medium that I can work with.
Yeah, that's true. The net pots. Yeah, that's true. But what I'm going to try to do, and I'm going to take you guys along with me on this journey. My storage room is big and it's a hot mess right now because cardboard I've been saving to put in my compost bin. I'm going to try to turn it into an indoor growing room without
Oh
buying a tent.
yeah,
So
you
I'm
gonna
ordering
love that.
a bunch of
Yeah.
lights right now, and I
Cause
got
that's what I
some.
do in my extra storage. I grow plants in there.
Yeah, I want to do my, because I'm gonna have to bring all my tropicals in. I know I
Yes.
will.
And that's another thing because I wanted to grow tropical plants indoors.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I started with my first fig because I didn't know that they could go outside. So I was
Right.
growing fruit indoors. Like I'm gonna have my fruit and I'm gonna grow it in here. So
so
that's
I
what I was
know.
doing.
we got
Yeah,
a
so
question
y'all
for you.
wish me luck now with that. And G Mom, I will be getting a bunch of, I'm gonna see if I can buy some neem cake in bulk.
Some what in bulk?
Neem cake.
Yes, you can. That's how I buy it in bulk. And when
Okay.
I'm low, I'll go to my local center, but I get like the 10
Do you,
pound.
oh, I
Uh
was trying to find some 50-pound bags.
oh well, yeah,
I
you
like
go,
to
Can we
buy
get
girl.
this
stuff
You
in
question
grow,
in,
girl.
I buy
Cause
stuff in
ladies?
yes,
50-pound
Ladies, can we get this
capacities.
question in for a minute?
Yeah, I was trying to get it in. So Fresh wants to know from TZ, how do you like that oil? She's thinking about getting some for her fruit trees.
Yeah, it's okay, but now we're putting down
does
the
she get
water and
cold where
hose.
she is? Cause I
She's in
would think you
Georgia.
would have to remove that once it. Cause
Um,
I take mine out when it gets cold.
no, Fresh and Fire is deep South Georgia.
Oh well, yeah, she'll
Yeah,
be
she
good to
can
leave them
use the
in there.
oils.
But
Mhm.
during the wintertime or before it becomes wintertime, I have to break down my irrigation and I use gravity. I don't use a hose and all of that stuff. So
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
And if you
Th-
and I didn't know they was making them, I had bought a complete my system cost about oh Lord. It was
don't
a
say
couple
it.
of $100.
Oh my goodness, G Mama.
Yes, because it's gravity. I don't have to add, I mean, I don't have to hook it up to no hose. And it's universal. So if I did come across a hose, I can hook it up with the hose. But yeah.
Make sure that Okay, if you have seeds, you will have to make sure the temperature of the composting is super hot to kill it, what makes it super hard.
Right.
Right.
Okay.
Y'all want
Let's
to see a cool mushroom that just appeared in my garden space?
Okay.
Sure.
It's a weird looking mushroom.
You are very welcome, toy pups.
It does.
Ooh.
Hey,
Hello,
pretty.
toy pup.
Oh, it's done tipped over.
Yeah, I think it's called a stinkhorn mushroom.
Retirement.
Do they
LGG.
pop up around? Is that your, what is that right there?
Thank you, Cropper.
It's the edge of a row. It's where wood chips are at. That and
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
Now you
Dolores.
might get some more because of the wood chips.
I got a. They're everywhere. There's all types of mushrooms and fungi, and I get
Yeah.
excited because that it's like it's so healthy and it was never here before. I don't know. I always get tickled.
Yeah.
TZ, Dolores is also in Georgia and wants to take gardening classes.
I know. I'm gonna hook up with Dolores. I told her I will.
Oh,
We're
okay.
going to get
That's what's
together.
up. That's what's
Yeah.
up.
But you know what, Peach?
Yes,
I
ma'am.
don't know how I'm having
Hella pause, LGG.
piles of
Wait, what she say? I
mushrooms
can't
growing
read.
up
LLG,
around
That
the
hella
the
pause.
yard.
worms are underground having sex.
Hold on.
No,
Hold
Oh,
on. Tig, you have to say that again, honey. What was
I
that?
said I have all different types of mushrooms just popping up everywhere around the yard. Big
Mm-hmm.
mounds full, white ones, all different colors. And I'm
Hey,
like, I
Tia.
bet none of these are edible.
yeah. You bet. You gotta research
You
those.
sure
I wouldn't
do,
eat
P
them.
Mama. Oh
I
my
wouldn't eat
gosh.
them. I
Oh,
research them
I'm
though.
not either. Oh no.
Yeah.
Some
I
of
wouldn't
them are
recommend. I
scary
wouldn't
looking.
recommend anybody. Yeah,
Hey,
there's
Joy.
a bunch of
And
psilocybin.
I learned that you can't get rid of them because they're spores. Like they're
Yeah,
very small and they fly around. So
right.
I was
Yeah.
like,
We
but
had some.
one I did get rid of, and yeah, I put that all the way in the trash, and it was like, I think they call it dog vomit. It's
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
fungus.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got rid of. I picked it up, put it in a bag, wrapped it again, and throwed it in the trash.
But you know
Cause
what? I
I was
tried
like,
that G
uh.
and then some more of that dog vomit came up.
Yeah, and because it's a spore, it has to be killed, and it wasn't killing. It was suffering. It was suffocating my plant. Like what? Where did the? So
Yeah.
yeah.
Old
Some
dog
of
said,
them
"Be
are
sure not to
pretty
touch that
though.
red mushroom."
Yeah, I don't touch any of
no.
them.
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
dog vomit, I got rid of that mess. I ain't even
Yeah.
like to look at it.
Mm-hmm. Let's have some heavy, thick, heavy duty gloves and then I wash them afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
So, Ram Boo Boo said mushrooms are a sign of health to the soil, but that
Yeah.
one don't touch.
That's
Is that a
true,
sign of
too.
Right.
health?
Right. Yeah.
Right. I
So,
don't touch any of them, even the
Healthy,
pretty
and it
ones.
could be overwatering too because they pop up when it's a lot of moisture.
It's been hot and dry here in Georgia in the grass. That's why I look, where the hell did that come from? It's been
Mm-hmm.
hot.
Yeah, yours came from spores, definitely.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
well, it's
Oh, look at the pretty.
10:55. Anybody have any other questions?
Miss T, are you getting excited?
Yeah, I'm gonna see my daughter today. We're gonna go to a soul food restaurant in Ohio.
I meant about Georgia,
Okay, so
the
food.
Georgia meet and greet.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I'm excited about that too. And then
Yep.
preparing for
And then to
Tennessee.
get some of those nice little
OG Shirley
cigars I'm
over there,
gonna
too.
have for you.
Yeah, OG is all at the top of Ohio. Like I
Mm-hmm.
special visit for that. What do you say, Teagsy?
I say, yeah, and the nice little package I'm putting together for you to
Oh yeah, I
thank
got
you
my
for
cola
all you've
already in the
done.
car.
Yeah. You got room?
Okay, I got 2 suitcases for a weekend trip.
You are so funny.
Just filling with ice.
Oh,
Okay.
she won't need ice with the things I'm going to give her.
Okay, I
Oh,
don't
whoa,
need
whoa,
it.
whoa, 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 whoa,
Whoa,
whoa.
whoa, whoa. What do you mean? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Miss T, don't let her forget that pie she's supposed to be making.
Oh
Don't
no,
do it.
it's a
Don't do it.
cake. It's cake.
Well,
It's
we want
not
the plate.
pie season. I just harvested my sweet potatoes this weekend to make room for my fall plans.
Well,
I just want to know
by the
why
time she get
Papa's
down there, that sweet
my
potato will be
Oh, you
ready.
my
guys,
gifts. My blessings.
Yeah. In one of my videos, my sweet potato videos, you guys, I planted a Tahitian sweet potato. It
Wow.
is so pretty and it's really
Mm.
prolific and they're so big. They grew
What
so
color?
big.
What does that
Tahitian.
look like?
What, what you say? What?
It's pinkish.
I'm about to
It's
Google
kind
it.
of golden pinkish, and the flesh is a pink color, like a rainbowish pink color, like a Skittle like.
Mm.
It's gorgeous. I can't wait to taste it. I'm gonna
Beautiful.
use
No, wait,
that
wait, wait. I
sweet
need you to. I need
potato
you to say that name
this
one more again.
year to make sweet potato cheesecake.
You
I
said,
think
whoa,
you
whoa,
said
whoa. Say it again.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Say that name one more again.
I said I'm gonna
Hey,
use that
Bayou.
Tahitian sweet potato to make a sweet potato cheesecake for the holiday.
Are you
I
saying
think it'll be
Tahitian?
so pretty. Yes.
Tahitian. Yes,
I'm
like
gonna
Tahitian.
find the
Tahitian, like
exact
you talking about like
name.
Tahitian treat, soda pop.
Yeah, yeah, it's really pretty color.
Hell
It's
no.
really pretty. I'm
That
making a
part.
video. I'm making a video, you all.
I
What's
That
cannot
is
up,
wait.
by
something.
you?
Hey, Bayou.
Hi,
What's
Bayou.
up,
Hi,
Bayou?
everybody. Well,
Yeah.
everybody have a good day. I got to go to a meeting again.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
my
Thank you,
Listen,
battery
David.
is
Don't worry
dying
about
off.
telling about them Tahitians.
Later, David. I'm going to make my video. Don't worry. I got you. And I'm going to put the variety in the
Hey,
website I
Teasy,
bought it from.
oh my
Okay.
gosh, she's about to
Yes,
go.
yes,
Tahitian.
Teasy.
Yeah, G Mama,
Before
you
you
would
go,
like
remember
that.
this.
yes.
You gotta be a special lady,
Oh, thank you.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, and
and the day is
everybody who
fighting
asked me,
girl.
hold on, David, for those mango, melon, peach vine seeds, y'all please send me an email at tz13 at gmail.com. I forgot who asked, but they're all ready.
Hmm.
Okay.
What
For
They
about that
me.
said,
beef plant?
Oh, you wanted some beef and onion plant?
Yes,
Oh, I'm gonna see if I can send you a root cutting then. I don't have the
I
seeds.
got roux already.
No, a root cutting of the
Oh, a
plant.
root.
Yeah. I,
Teasy, you write your list down, baby, because you're supposed to be sending us a bunch of folks some stuff. I want my
I
pie.
know. And then
wow.
Tampa and David, Althea sent me the rice bitters. They're coming through customs. So yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. G Mama, don't worry, I got you. And
Yay.
you wanted
Okay.
and I think you did you want a jar of jelly too? I can't remember.
If you want to send me a jar, I sure
Yeah.
eat it. Yes, I will.
Yeah, David, I processed a lot of watermelon and I have a lot left outside growing. I got to
Good.
figure out. I'm gonna can watermelon juice so I have it in the
Oh
winter
wow.
time.
LGGG says she's getting her list
That'll be
together
good.
now.
Yeah. David, you got a lot of melons too. Watch my video so you can preserve those melons. You know how to
That
cook.
part.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch your
Look,
video.
from the rind to the meat, from the meat to the rind, use that whole melon.
Yeah, they say
Yeah.
that outside that rind can be used as some special treatment.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that rind could be used as a for pickling. You could use it in a salad. A lot of people don't know you can eat
Candy.
watermelon rind raw. Yep.
Mm.
It's good for you. It has a lot of
Right.
nutrients.
As they say, that's where all the vitamins is at in the
Exactly.
skin.
Yep,
Exactly.
yep. And they just
Exactly.
don't want that rind because
Look
it
at
don't
Miss
taste
T
sweet.
saying, y'all hurry up.
Right.
Miss T, we got 2 minutes.
Okay, girl, you know I'm
What's
counting.
up, Joe? What's up,
What's up,
Joe?
Jay Jordan?
Oh, yeah. And those of you growing Roselle now, don't forget I'm gonna make a video so we can make that holiday juice and
Oh
jam.
yeah.
Lord, one last question. G
Okay.
Mama,
Carol? What's
what
up,
can I
Carol?
rub on me to attract a man? Signed,
Girl,
Tony.
but
Carol
you
These
is
know what?
hands.
Hold
funny.
on, let me think of what the name
These
of this plant.
hands. I got the answer.
I just grew it. Patchouli.
There you go.
Patchouli. Yes.
Or
There
some
you go.
Yep,
frankincense.
I have some patchouli.
Wow.
Yes. And
Where
if
are we
that
going?
don't make them smell on you real good, yeah, it's
Sunshine
gonna
from the
work.
sun.
Well,
He
she can
gonna be wanting to
also
smell
order
like it.
some Miss
Hey, Laura.
Renaissance grandma soap too. That
Oh
soap will work.
yeah, yeah.
Carol, order some Miss Renaissance grandma soap.
That
Oh,
part.
Laura was told not to eat the rind.
Who told you
Yeah,
that?
Well,
we always taught that as children. We were
you
all
learn
taught that.
something new every day.
Not us growing up. My grandmother
Right.
and great grandmother made watermelon rind preserves all the time.
Yeah, I used to. As
See,
a
did
matter of
you
fact, I still keep the rind on my cucumber. I just cut the tips off, but I
Oh,
eat the whole
I eat the
cucumber.
rinds and
terrified.
stuff for everything. Yeah.
Anywho,
Who peels cucumbers these
that
days?
part. Like, why are you peeling it? Just eat it.
See, who cuts the tip off?
I do.
Um,
Hey,
well,
Mama.
sorry, David. I do
I
too.
do.
Lord, somebody started talking about
Look
the tip. When it's
at look
almost
out,
40 again.
Hush your mouth. DCB, what's going on?
What's the BC?
Hush your
Bye,
face, TC.
everybody. It was nice talking to
Bye,
you
T.
all.
See you
This
Nice
was
later,
to
really
know you.
TZ.
fun. Everybody gave
Enjoy
me
your
great
day.
feedback on the panel and in the chat. So
Thank you.
you new gardeners, just jump in. You'll be surprised.
Yes, just try it.
Yeah. Then you'll get hooked like the rest of us.
You know,
Right.
Yeah, DG, you
You'll
said
be
a
going to
mouthful.
AA for seed buying.
I know, DC. That's why we're about to get off now before we go any further on the
Some of
tip.
y'all already sitting at the front of
All
that
right,
class.
y'all. I'll holler at y'all later.
Right. Bye,
Bye.
Y'all
y'all.
love y'all. Take care.
Y'all
Thank
too.
everybody for
Bye.
coming up. Ooh,
Yep.
Lord.
Have a good day, honey. Enjoy seeing your daughter. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye. Oh Lord, that went left real quick. Tomorrow, Sarah's Happy High is gonna come up here, and she said she has a surprise for us. So, blessed day.